chances on every shot, will you? That's the deal.
Right then, good morning everyone, and welcome back to GB9 Pool Tour 2021, and our first event of the season, the Pool Medati Trophy. It's final day. Before we get on with the quarterfinals, we've just got one more match from the Challenge 1 winner qualifier, and that will be Elliott Sanderson versus Kelly Fisher. Tough draw for them both. It's just how the draw worked out. And they both could have had far easier draws. Whoever wins this is probably a decent favourite to win the event. Hope you're all well and rested. And if I can ask you all to give this a like and a share, make sure nobody misses out on this great stream. Thank you very much, Lee. Right then, lag for break, and let's get this show on the road. Looks like Kelly. Elliott drilled them, or drilled that, I should say. So Kelly Fisher to open proceedings. First rack, looking to make that 7 ball in the win. Squeezed them in. Hit them pretty bad really, but made points. So she's going to get the first look at this 1 ball. And, probably going to try and send this 2 rails underneath the 8 and 5 and kind of hold the white up behind the kind of in line with the 7, I would think. So just like a high ball, try and hug it to the top rail. Yeah, I'm not sure about that route, but hey ho. So got into that a bit much, and having to swerve and play safe here. Double kiss that, and I think he's going to get a love bump from the 8 here. And so far, so bit of a comedy of errors. Morning, Sean. Morning, Hayley. How are we all? So Kelly probably gonna. Oh, just gonna get the jump stick out here. Obviously can't hit enough of the rail to. Maybe she can. Maybe she'll come back to the playing queue. I think she brought down the jump queue. So yeah, just gonna kick at these 2 rails. Try and get behind the 3. Stick the white. Yeah, that's a good shot. Perfect speed. Well, actually, she might have found the gap here, which is very unlucky. Good solid contact. Left distance. Elliott's got to think about his next visit. Good shot that. Afternoon, Sean, all the way from Vietnam. Hope you're well, pal. Kenny can't kick behind this one, so probably just going to try and hit this half ball, send it up to the middle of the long rail, and oh wow, she's got it in. Wow. At that pace, pretty sure she was trying to just push it out the rail and hit it a bit thicker, but I could be wrong. Maybe a bank here? Yeah. Not that she threatened the pocket. Big Scott, good morning, pal. Scotland's #1 table fitter. If anyone's in Scotland and needs a table reclothing or installing, Scott's your man. Pigeon Pool Promotions go-to fitter for anything north of anything north of Peterborough as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, top guy, top fitter. He gets the Pigeon Pool Promotions seal of approval. So obviously a bit of a ropey first rack this. I think both must have had a late night. The atmosphere's been good this well, it's really good every weekend, but I think everyone's been glad to see each other and catching up with old friends they've not been able to see since COVID. I think everyone was up talking, chatting, telling stories till the early hours. Checking everyone's okay. So I think there's a much bigger appreciation for your fellow player and the events now. I don't think you realise how much you would miss it until it's gone. Everyone's a bit full of gratitude. Might spin in off. Is it going to hold up? Just held up. Big man Vlad in the chat. How you doing, pal? Long time no see. I hope your brother's enjoying his. What did he win? His M3, was it? Hope he's enjoying that. So at last, Elliott got this simple 9 ball to get us off the mark. And Elliott leads 1 rack to 0. Nice roll that for Elliott Sanderson. Completely lost the white round the back of the stack. Made points and plumb on the 2. That's not a bad life. Overhit that at a touch. Tough to get on this 4 now. Don't think it goes in the top corner or past the 8. So I'm really not sure how he's going to make shape on the 4. Oh, he thinks he can get to that rail. I think he's way too deep into the long rail for that, but Elliott should know. Yeah, nowhere near. Nowhere near short enough on that rail. So Elliott will put this 4 behind the 8 and the white behind the 7, you would like to think. Well, he's butchered that and might not even make a rail. That's very close. That's a foul. Don't know if they want. So Kelly with ball in hand after Elliott not making a rail. And a simple 4-9 for Kelly to get off the board, on the board, off the mark. And Kenny Fisher to break at 1 apiece. Guys and girls, if I can ask you to give this a like and a share. I know it's early on a Sunday morning, but I'm here, so I want everybody else here. And Kenny's made points, but she's got no prizes. Not sure she can even fin the edge of this free and get round the 5. I'm not sure that's on. I think if it is, she can play safe, kind of come up running on fumes. Yeah, morning, Jim. I'm running on empty for sure. So if she can just fin this and get around the 5, put the white behind the 8 and 6, that's a good shot. Sorry, Jim, that was what I was calling before I replied to Jim. Not quite sure. If we go to camera 2, I'm pretty sure Elliott can just about squeeze past this 8. Maybe it needs a touch of inside. You may have to, in worst case scenario, cushion first, but I think he can get it with a bit of inside, yes. So swing this round the 5 as well. I don't think he'll check it up 2 rails. I think he has to play it round the 5. Oh, look, Diamond Dallas gives Jim a good morning. Where's Pigeon's good morning? Don't mind me. Oh, I see. It must be a bit steeper on it than I thought. He's having to use the 8 and 6 as stoppers, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure about that shot. Don't know why you don't just play for the big area. I think the sore heads are playing a part in this match already. Understandable. I've been there many a time. So he ended up having to kick out and giving Kelly another golden opportunity. I think Kelly's got she can either roll it in and play the 6 in the side, or maybe hold up for it in the top corner. Yeah, that's fine. You can follow through off the bottom of the 8. And there'll be no dramas here on this finish, I'm sure. Simple for these players. Forward 3 rails. Just about making the 3rd rail. And 2-1 Kelly Fisher. Not many tables going on around the rooms, but let's check some scores, shall we? Must have thrown them in the rack. Good morning, Ziggy. So Elliott was one of 2 people that broke well yesterday, and so far he's completely lost his break. I think, in all honesty, can he be better off playing this in the side, floating between the 8? That's it, 8 and the 2. Should end up with nice shape on the 2 just to float up for the 3. Could have played it in the corner, but you'd have had the complete wrong angle on this two ball. So it's a bit touchy, but it's all about using your natural angles where you can. I think a bit more of an angle on here than I think you have to come down between the 9 and the 6 here. Just screw down before the middle point. Just come down the inside. No, I decided to come. Wasn't as thin as I thought. But ended up a bit straight. A bit flat on this 4 ball now. Kelly going down here. See how much cue power she's got at this time of day, and not enough. Definitely the wrong side of straight. I think Kelly wants to go back to bed. Not feeling it this morning, but she's 2-1 up. If she can scrape a win here and play into the day, you know, only good things can happen if you win matches. And unfortunately, that's a pretty poor miss by Kelly. She won't mind me saying. Need to make contact. Give yourself any hope. Looks like all the Americans are still asleep. So we're lacking in figures. So please, if you don't mind giving this a like and a share. Tag your friends, tag anybody, tag people you don't like, make them listen to me for the afternoon. So Elliott's going to level this up at 2 apiece. And let's have a little shout out to our as his Diamond Dallas supporting all the way from Canada, even at 5 AM. What a trooper. You're the sort of fan that we need. It's never too late, it's never too early. If the pool's on, you're watching. There you go. And Kelly's made points again, but no shot at the 2 ball. I'm not sure if this is on, but if the bank to the top corner past the 9 and 5 is on, it's a shot to nothing with shape on the 4. I can't quite tell if this will straighten up around the 9 and 5. If it's on, it's a shot worth taking. Even if it's not on, you're going to have to bank it up that way anyway. So Kelly's just coming to have a look now, I think. It's not on, I don't think, the way she's looking to the middle pocket. That's a shame. Everyone likes a shot to nothing. Well, don't go dying on us, Diamond. We don't approve of that. So Elliott's kind of got a similar shot here. Can play the bank and hold the white up between the 9 under the 9 and 5. One PM. So what have you got? You've got 7 hours. Yeah, so you should be able to watch the finals. Plenty of time. We've got this 2 quarterfinals, 2 semi-finals, and the final to come. I think that's how we roll. So 5 more matches for the day, I think, if I'm right. He's played on the side. Wow. That was a thin one. I think he has to play the safety here. Top of the morning to you as well. You can tell who's been in the Emerald Isle this week, or however long you've been there. Top of the morning. 33 and a third. Love the Irish. Good solid hit by Kelly. And it's been a bit unlucky here. I think Elliott can actually have a pop at this 4. And if this 5 doesn't go in the side, he can straighten the cue ball up and head towards the 5 and 9. Very nice of the chairman to pop in and let me know he's going to Costa. Would I like anything? Yes, please, Squire. I will have. What a guy. So, Kelly looking to see if this is a bank, a combo bank. Jump combo bank. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? You've been there just over a week. Very nice, Stefanos. Everyone needs a holiday. I think I need one after this weekend. So, is this one for the highlight reel? Morning, Jacko. Hope you're well, buddy. Not a million off. Did hit it a bit thin though, squeezed it a bit much. And but a good solid jump. 2 more weeks to go. How the other half live? Can't even get 2 hours off me. All go. Not today, Elliott. Put one like that last night on the stream. And rocketed it in actually. Yep. Score predictions here. You know what? I think both of these are a bit sore, Jacko. So anything could happen. It's going to be one of them matches, I think. Jimbo, Ryan will be on here next. Looking forward to that. Neither him or Zoltan have played on the stream yet this weekend, so they had to come on here because one of them will be making the semi-final, and it's only fair. 9-8 either way. Stefanos calling a hill match. Morning, Matthew. How are you, buddy? My mate, Hot Wheels. I think I've had too many coffees this morning already. My bladder is bursting, so I'm kind of almost hoping that someone runs away with it, or I'm going to have to leave you for a minute or two. Let's see how we go. So nice break there by Elliott. Made the 1 and nicely on the 2. Wonder if he can just force follow this cue ball out. he's having to screw off the 8. Ay caramba. Well, if he hits the 4, if he hits the 8 full, he's just going to push it down. Hold nicely on the 3. That'll work. Come 1, 2, 3, kind of 4 rails. 4 rails around, deep into the rails. There you go. He's actually played it 3. I like to play this 4, make sure of getting up there, but he's a better judge of the table than I am. Yeah, good match. Both of these are high-class players. Know what they're doing. It's my kind of pool this on Sundays. It's not too even with hangovers. Generally, it's normally a good standard and not too much faffing about, which is what I like to see. He's pinched a bit of that. Matthew, you sound like you're living the dream, brother. Cup of Rosie and me on your telly. What a life. Doesn't come much better. So Elliott to square this up at 3 apiece. And you know what? I am going to run to the little boys' room so I can see the rest of this match out. I'm going to leave the stream with no scores or anything. It won't be long. Won't be a second. Bye bye. And I'm back. And back just in time to see Kelly fall a little short here. As long as she can reach this, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Spin this round, a couple of rails to the blue spot, or fire it round 1, 2, 3 rails. See how she sees it. 3 rails. There you go, 1, 2, 3 rails. and bit shorter than maybe she'd have liked, but it shouldn't prove too much of a problem. There you go. Great potter of the ball was Kelly. So once they've got going, it's not been too bad. A bit of a ropey start, finding their potting boots, putting their socks up, but it's 4x to 3 to Kelly Fisher. Don't forget, guys and girls, just take a brief second to like and share the stream. It's mostly appreciated. And as you can see from this camera angle, well, I say as you can see, pretty sure Elliott can't pot this one. Maybe I'd hit the inside fin edge. It doesn't help too much. So hold on. Oh, he didn't make points. You're out of Facebook jail. Well done, Stefanos. That's what I like to hear. Yeah. Couldn't quite get to the potting angle, I don't think. I think Kelly hit about as much of that as she could. And just overcut it slightly. Not sure how much of it. This one's a thin chop back. I wonder if Elliott can get into... There you go, he's chanced his arm a bit. And a nice double kissé, as the French would say. So can just pull this down the line. Underneath the 8 and 7. Just needs to run on another foot, and he is perfect. So can either drop this through. Yep. May just play under the 5 or around the 5. It's personal preference. Quite like playing this under the 5, to be honest, short side. Yeah, and now he can just roll through, just missing the 9. So there's 6 in the same pocket, and looks to be perfect. Just can I pull this back or go forward? Bit risky playing it like that, but he's managed to just get past the 8. I think really you should go forward that shot to eliminate the 8. And then you can play it one rail, but he's perfect and he's out. So that's all that really matters. So that's 4 apiece. And it doesn't get much tighter than that. One more each and they'd be level. So, Kelly to break. She seems to be making more points this weekend, to this match. I might have just completely jinxed her. And I have. I think that was a bit of a bad rack. I don't think they're freezing the balls too clever. Together, I should say. Too clever, I'm thinking of. Kelly won the lag, so she'll have the break if it does go hill-hill. Elliott's not really got. He's got an open shot at the one, but answers on a postcard on how he gets to the two. I think he'd probably just turn this down and play safe, because as I say, he's a million to get on this two ball. Sorry about that. The technical director popped in and I got distracted. So I have no idea even whose visit it is now. And that looks like Kelly's hand. So I'm not sure if he played a good shot or got lucky. But Kelly's easy one rail kick. Again, tough shot. You know, this is kind of a bit of an exhibition shot, but I think he can play this free rails around the 5 and 7 and get on the 2. It's a bit of an exhibition shot. He's digging down though. He's decided that he can hold up, but the 2 goes under the 9. Oh, what a shot. Cued it well. I had no idea. See, this is what happens when I get distracted. So it's nip and tuck this match so far, and doesn't look like changing anytime soon. A frame to me, a frame to you. And terrible miss that from Elliott. I just think it's a bit of a lack of concentration or making sure on his part there. But Kelly may have fallen in a bit straight here and a bit close to the rail. Not ideal. May have to just drop this in and take the long 8. She's gearing up like she's trying to see if she can just pinch a bit, but to be honest, I think Kelly's such a good potter. I'm just rolling this in dead weight or trying to just stop the white where it is. Just take what the table gives you. Not trying to, no heroics. There you go. It's just, yeah, it does seem to play a bit tighter than the others. I will give you that. Oh, it's a rattler. And Kelly takes the lead, 5 racks to 4. just got a random person just strolling by and
Elliott playing his idol. Big match.
welcome Darren Appleton
Big match.
to the com box.
5-4.
Yeah, you missed a silly 6.
Yeah, not like it.
Missed it into your favourite pocket. Bit tight that one, ain't it? That bottom right hand pocket as we look.
Yeah. It's a tight one, that one.
A grin on your face, you make me laugh. You're mean to him.
Trying some scores over there.
He looks like he's queuing well though.
Yeah, it's getting beautiful. Just 6-0. Table 2 on table 2, you see. Oh, big rack.
Yeah. 5 apiece. Brit Vic. Played some strange shots though.
Who?
Elliott.
Strange kid.
He does like to play some risky shots instead of percentage.
Played that well.
Yeah, he's queued well. It's like it's so as we say, we'll have a look at some scores from around the room. There you go. Who you got, Daz, in the
Benji Buckley.
Benji Buckley? Do you know what table you've been drawn for?
2.
Table 2. Yeah.
Yeah, the TV table is, don't know, is
I assume it's Mark Gray and Imran Majid.
Zoltan and Ryan Fleming.
Oh no, you're right. It's Zoltan and Ryan Fleming because we decided they've not played on the stream table as of yet, so it's only fair. One of them's got to make the semi-final.
Yep.
So it makes perfect sense. I think the players have just gone on a break. So I'm just
5-5.
one of the players is on a break, so I'm just going to leave you briefly until they come back to keep an eye on the live scores while I eat my toasty that the
table
chairman.
2 is finished.
If it's not on the live scores, Daz, it has finished. But King O'Rourke is 6-0 up on Mark Shepherd. So maybe not quite finished.
Is that the table there?
This is the table.
Yeah. What's that going on? You can get through his door here. No, but they're on this table, right? Yeah, but they're not playing. No, but they're not bracking the balls, right? I just want to see if they're on there. Yeah. Break here. I bet you get 5 minutes. Elliott, keep cutting out. Elliott, you're cutting out. We're all drinking. You're doing. You need to cut that out. Elliott been drinking all weekend. Be in a room now with a hangover. Who's Darren gonna play? I play Benji Buckley, or Benjamin Buckley, or Ben Buckley. One of the three. GB number 1. For the bookies. Kelly's got the break. 5-5, race to 4. And I guess that's a race to 7, that table 2. Where's the cue ball? Where's the cue ball?
Yeah, it has to be said, Kelly has broke pretty badly on this Rassan table. She has struggled. Fingers crossed this isn't the last game. It's lovely to see her here, but someone's got to lose.
Yep, Alex played a bad shot there.
Yeah, all that room. Got a shot to play here.
Yeah, you should always use a second rail there as well.
Yeah, he does that a lot, I think. A couple of times I said he should go 3 rails.
Played it
Use
well.
2. Yeah, he has played it well. So just keep the white here. 1 rail. Or stop it dead. I can't turn the angle. There we go. 6, 7, 8 and 9 kind of.
Yeah, this rap's
Not
all
really
about, all about getting good shape on the 7. Don't do what I did. It's perfect to come draw off the side rail and back down for the 7 in the side, I would think. Unless he punches it. Unless he likes punching it.
No.
Good shot.
Wrong side of the 7, but so
Amazing how quick it
so
is.
much table to play in here. It's
Just okay.
oh, okay.
It's amazing how quick it is on the bed of the table. Very slickery.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
Top these well.
Yeah, he's looked good. He's looked good in the balls, and then he'll make a silly error, or almost a silly error as well. Crazy how he plays sometimes. Cues it lovely, isn't he? Got some stroke on him.
Makes you wonder how he misses them silly balls, really.
Did you see that 7 he played yesterday, or no, it was the 5 from the rail. Oh my God, you couldn't cue the ball that good with your hand on the table. He's done it off the rail.
Yeah, it's a strange one.
If he had anything between his ears, he'd be a good player, right? Love him. Gotta love him.
Yeah, the character. Someone's put 6-5 to Kelly when it's 6-5 to Elliott.
That's all right.
Wonder did
They'll
that.
resolve that. Well, they've done it themselves.
Alex not the brightest. He's changed it.
Trying to give Kelly a 1 rack lead. So Elliott to break, leading 6 racks to 5, and I'd like to get a nice break and run here, and because it has been tit for tat, and a rack to me, a rack to you. That pulls up just before that 8, you can get to the cue ball.
Yeah, then good, but the cue ball got kicked up table.
Yeah, but this is a nice layout. If you can just make this 2 natural shape to come across the table for the 3.
Yeah, it's all about this shot.
Draw down for the 4, and you know.
This is the big one.
Yeah, he's pretty good at these though, as a rule, I would say.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. So probably going to come 3 rails around the 7 now. Paul says.
Be a little bit careful with that.
Yeah.
7 balls could be a bit of a problem.
Yeah, but you make sure you come into like the middle diamond, right, on the top
Yeah,
rail.
but it is okay to draw it with right.
Draw it 2 rails out.
Yeah, can do that also. You ain't got to worry about the scratch there.
No.
You're playing your shot.
Yeah,
Just missed the 7 ball very nicely.
Yeah.
That nice call there for Pigeon.
I kind of like it. If you make sure you hit like the middle diamond.
Yeah, I just worry about that 7, that's all.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
played it well.
Played it good. As long as you know it's there, right?
Yeah.
If you know it's there and you
Bit
make sure of
perfect as well.
avoiding it, yeah, for sure.
He's got the pace down pretty good on this table. Played that really nicely.
Yeah, strokes the ball good though, right?
He's got to bear down on this 7 ball now. Don't overcut it.
Spins it in, 2 rails.
Would have liked to have been a little bit more angle, but should be no problem.
Or a bit straighter. One of them, isn't it?
Yeah, it's alright. Nitpicking.
Nitpicking. Well, you have to sometimes, right?
Yeah, I like to be perfect, really.
Yeah,
Especially perfect, really.
Just trying to dig him out. He doesn't. Yeah, he plays quite quick. Yeah, agreed. I think he's good when he plays quick. Sometimes when he stops, he puts himself under too much pressure.
Well, it's one of them, finding the right balance. Sometimes he plays too quick because he gets too excited, and then other times he takes too long.
Yeah.
So, yeah, when he gets a perfect rhythm, then it suits him better.
Yeah.
Right there, really. That's his rhythm.
Yeah.
Not think too much, but don't panic.
That's it. Somewhere between Speedy Gonzalez and kind of your pace. Because for me, you'd be considered quite deliberate, not slow, but deliberate, right?
Yeah, it depends, really.
You don't run around the table like Elliott, so to speak.
No, 45. That's them days of game.
Have you ever run around the table?
Yeah, when I was younger, I played quick.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, in my early days, I was a quick player.
So,
I can play quick, I just don't. You know?
why? You don't need to, do you?
I mean, I played matches where I played quick, but it depends really. If you're flying, then you just see everything very quickly. But if you're like not sure about stuff, then
You've got to make sure.
it's grinding down, ain't you?
That's it. So, have you got any score predictions between you and Benji, or are you just taking the match as it comes? Have you got a game plan?
You just get to 9.
Just get to 9.
Yeah, just get to 9. And
Any way, shape, or form.
yeah, just get to 9 first. It'll be the plan.
That's it. that's all she wrote. Get to 9.
No game plan really. Just play smart and hopefully get my chances. Break good.
You played smart yesterday, I think.
Yeah, just hope nothing silly happens, don't you? Like running the ball, all that stuff. He gets lucky and all that stuff, and things are not happening for me. And then just got to stay patient, grind away. Then, but
But I think if you go into the match with a positive mindset, not thinking about I hope he doesn't get lucky.
no, not really. You just obviously you prepare for it, don't you? If you don't prepare for it, then you can be surprised by it. So I prepare for everything. So I'm ready then when whatever happens.
And you've heard it first. He's ready. He's back and he's ready.
Played thousands of matches, and you just
You
got
just
to
know
be
what to
mentally
expect.
prepared for like the worst, don't you? But obviously you're very positive going into the game. But sometimes I've been very positive in the past, and things don't go your way. So
No.
you got to find a way to get your head around it.
So that's a good explanation for sure.
Uh,
So there's 2 balls way covered up.
Just play the game and enjoy it, and
Do you enjoy it?
A little bit.
A little bit. It's a living.
I enjoy it when I'm playing well. If I'm not playing well, I don't enjoy it. It's just a grind, isn't it? It's a job.
Yeah.
So that's when the job becomes tough. Tough shift.
Yeah. Yep, agreed. So Kelly's left Elliott a shot here. Wow, he thinks he can go forward kind of 3 rails.
Yeah, sort of scratching my head with a push-out option there, but just let him get his hand on the table and all that stuff.
Either way, you can stun this in and...
Well, there's no point going for it, really.
well, you could have played the bottom of the 2 into the 4 and played the white behind the 8.
Yeah. It wasn't a terrible shot, but you got the speed wrong there.
I think I'd pot that and play the safe, to be honest.
Yeah, could do. He didn't have much of an angle, though, did he, really? It was like one of them. The shot he played's okay, but he got the speed wrong. It's vital to get the snooker there, because now she might be able to make this and
Go into
kick
the 4.
into the 4.
Oh, just hit the 2.
On the 2, and play it perfect like that.
How'd you like them apples?
Yeah, she played it well, though.
Good speed, but you're aiming for the 4, right? Anything? Is that what we've resorted to? Just hitting and hoping? You get old and you just like chance your arm. So Kelly looking to make this tight game again.
Right, I'm on, ladies. I'll see you
You're
later.
on. Good luck, Apples. Thanks for joining me, even for a moment. He's a good man. You buy him dinner and you get looked after. So Kelly shouldn't see any issues with running this rack, and if he thinks he's in big trouble, yeah, Jack Heck, I do not disagree with you. So 7-6 to Elliott Sanderson, with Elliott to break. I've got to say, it's been a fantastic weekend being back at GB9 with full field, 104 runners, world champions, Hall of Famers, and your average recreational player. Every one of you makes this a great weekend. The tournament directors, the referees, the officials. You know, it's been an absolute pleasure to be back and spend my weekend here with you all. Full of gratitude. COVID is almost behind us, and about time too. I've missed my American pool family the last 20 months, whatever it is. It's good to be back, and hopefully everyone listening has enjoyed the stream and the commentary and the poll. And it's a lovely shot cut by Kelly, by the way. Didn't go unnoticed. Tough action cutting that back with outside English to straighten it up. I think the schedule is normally... It'll be on the... what will it be on? It'll be on the live scores and results. The schedule is on there. I think it's normally scheduled for 5. To be honest, Stefanos, call me lazy, but I just sit here and I talk through every game they just put on. I don't really pay much attention to what time it is. All I know is I'm here a lot. An awful lot. I think it's roughly scheduled for about 5 though. Something like that. What have we got? We've got a quarter-final after this, 2 semi-finals, and the final. So plenty of action to be watched for this Super Sunday. And this looks like 7 apiece. And Elliott will be worrying whether he's missed the boat or not. Nice shot. You know what? It's been an absolute pleasure to have the ladies' world champion Kelly here all weekend. The quarters, Ryan Fleming versus Zoltan. Neither of them have played on the stream table as yet, so we have to give them a chance to acclimatise. So, yep, Ryan Fleming versus Zoltan will be on here very shortly after this match. Heidi, Kelly fan. Oh look, she's made balls and points. She's got a shot at this 2-3 combination. She could go 8-7 up here. First half decent result after the break she's had. And what a time to have it. Yeah, fingers crossed. I'm looking forward to it as well. Made sure that. Oh dear. That's it wasn't an easy shot, not by any stretch of the imagination. Queuing off the rail like that. But as she well knows, it's one that she needed to get, I think. Although Elliott's made a mess of this, I think. Not sure if this fins back. No, it looks like he's playing safe. It's a 2 behind the 9 or the 6. Yeah, 2 behind the 5. Sorry, white behind the 6. You knew what I meant. It's been a long weekend, and if you don't, I just apologise. So easy one rail kick this. Maybe try and stick this behind the 5. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, no harm done just yet. But a lot thinner than Kelly may have liked. Looks a good shot this. But unfortunately he's found the gap. And Kelly can play this into the rail, into the back of the 8 and send this cue ball round. It's not easy to send it round, but just going to have to send it round kind of 2 rails towards the 6, I think. I don't think you can get enough side on it to get anywhere near the 9. But just skim the 5, which is sending it towards the 9, and that's a very nice result. Sometimes you need a little bit of help from the pool gods, and Kelly's had some there. Elliott looking at kicking this 1 rail through the gap. This is high tariff. Needs this to come back and he might get this, you know. This may be shot of the weekend. Oops, a daisy. It would have been if he landed on top of it. That would have been hilarious if he'd got away with that. Maybe not for Kelly, obviously. But not sure if Kelly has much angle here. Obviously can get out. And she looks like she's stunning out, so just enough. So these are pretty easy now, in all honesty. Just play this with maybe a bit of check side inside the 8. Float down from the 5 to the 6, and well, just, you know, this. It's harder to miss these when you get to a certain level, and these guys are both at that level. Once you've got open table like this, ball in hand position, just can't mess them up. So Kelly's going to make the hill first, and it'll be Elliott to break to square it up. Obviously, I hope I haven't jinxed anyone here. Nothing silly's going to happen, but you know, Kelly must make the hill here. So I'm offering big odds that she doesn't get there. Yep, and as predicted, Kelly Fisher first to the hill. So John Mayer and Alexandros locked at 6 apiece, and Jason Shaw tuning up on Andy Worthington. And, another one of the quarterfinals. And you know what? This is a strange game, but I've got a feeling. That Elliott can get through to this one ball through this tiny gap, and he could. So he needs to play a telling safety, and not quite. So not sure if Kelly's going to attack here. Depends if she can come straight up and natural position, and yeah, she's happy with it. I think she needs to really bear down on this though. I can't imagine the 3 passes to 5, so you're probably going to have to play the 3 on the side. You need to bear right down on this. Put a nice stroke on it, keep your head still, and cue through the white. Something that Kelly's been renowned for a long time. Many moons, and that's a good speed. May have to run forward into the 5 and play the 4 long here. If you can just push the 5 a bit further along. Not sure on the angle. It really is tough to tell sometimes when you're playing into the sides. No, looks like she's digging down, so this is not perfect. So this is a sat-nav reroute. Looks like she's going to try and stun it round 2 rails. This is not what you want. This is clearly just another inch she needed on this cue ball, and she could have rolled through onto the 5. And she's a massive favourite from there. But this is still a shot. And yeah, she cued it too well, I think, almost here. Oh wow. Wow. So just going to have to pinch this 4 in. Probably play top rail with a bit of check side, so you can just swing it in. There you go. And I think that's all she wrote from here. Again, just these are kind of centre of the table positional shots. Nothing strenuous. You can just roll this in, or soft screw. There you go. Stun over. And this is all she wrote. Kelly Fisher. This simple 9 for a 9-8 victory, and through to the knockout stages of Challenge 1. Unlucky Elliott, and well played Kelly. And good game that. Hope you all enjoyed it. So we'll be back shortly with Ryan Fleming versus Zoltan in the first main event quarter-final. So see you in a little while. Bye-bye.
This as well. I mean,